Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. Oh, yeah.
And we're live, guys.
What's going on?
How's it going?
It's going well. Just a few announcements before we get into anything. This is actually the 300th episode.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats.
So, I want to thank everybody that's been watching over the years. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so now. Because when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing another giveaway. It could be an Amazon gift card to a mystery box. So, let's get into it, guys. You want to introduce yourselves?
I am Barry. I do guitar and I do the clean vocals for Diamonds to Dust.
I am Christian Roach. I do the screamy vocals for Diamonds to Dust.
So I'm going to start you guys with a hard question here that I ask every episode. Not musically, but for yourself, what do you want to leave as your legacy?
Whoa. Wow. Yeah, that is definitely a tough question. I guess for myself, at least my legacy, I want to be at least my future kids and, this music and any other businesses or projects I start, that way it can just continue down the family line. I guess I would have to say that. If that makes any sense.
No, that makes sense.
I personally, I've never really thought about it. I guess, I do have kids, and I hope they have a happy life and are able to continue the family. Yeah, I don't know. That's a really tough question.
All right, I'll give you maybe it's hard for you, maybe not. I'm going to give you an easier, kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
2-day festival. First day is female fronted. Second day is Dead or Alive. Who are you choosing for female fronted, and who are you choosing for Dead or Alive?
Female fronted, I'd have to say The Agonist, because they're one of my favorite female fronted bands of all time. And then Dead or Alive, I guess maybe August Burns Red.
I would have to say probably the woman from Cerebral Bore. I can't remember her name, but she's an absolute vocal menace. And I guess Dead or Alive. Whitechapel?
That's a very short festival.
Let's see.
Oh, were we? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Give answers? Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see.
Oh, that's gonna be tough, man.
Female fronted. Don't remember the girl's name from Ginger. She's
Tatiana, I believe.
Awesome. Tatiana. Yep.
Yeah. Probably Arch Enemy.
Yeah.
Who else? I don't know too many female fronted metal bands like that, except for the small.
Tanya from Monochromatic Black.
Yeah, I was just about to say Monochromatic Black. Yeah. They're definitely really, really good. On the other side of things, though, forgot so many. Chelsea Grin, like I said before, August Burns Red. We Came as Romans. Polyphia, even though they're not really like metal. But,
it doesn't have to be metal. It's just a festival.
Polyphia, Breaking Benjamin. I know I'll get roasted for this one. Trapped. I grew up on Trapped. So, Um, oof. Uh, man, this is stuff that I've actually never really thought about. You know what? I'll let Christian go.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, if it could be broad genre, I would say like Green Day, Paramore. I'd have Ice Cube there. I'd have, oh my
Or
god, yeah, it would
oh
Well,
be
yeah,
like when you're saying
Disturbed.
Green Day, are you saying early day Green Day,
I would say
like
early day
Dookie,
up to,
or
I would say
after?
Dookie and probably up to American Idiot.
Okay,
After that, I'm not. It's not that I don't like them. I just stopped listening.
I'm
But
just saying, like,
yeah, they're old. Their old stuff is fantastic for sure. Dookie's great.
oh definitely. And then if you start throwing like rap in there, oh man, uh, Bizzle, the Locks, you
I'd have
know,
Moneybag Yo for sure.
who else? For me, NF.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah, I
Denzel
like that.
Curry's good.
Yep. Man, I'm trying not to show my age here. Dipset, you know. Oh man, yeah, I'm definitely showing my age there. KRS-One. You know, a lot of LL Cool J. Oh man, yeah. Yo, that's the stuff I listen to.
Yeah,
yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. Shoot.
Um, that's about Lupe Fiasco, Mike Shinoda. That's about
Mike
it.
Shinoda would be darn good. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Shinoda, he's really, really good. I love him as a musician.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Gonna have people listen to this and be like, man, they all over the place with their music. You know. I think that's it for me.
So, who got you into singing in the first place?
Oh
Uh,
shoot.
for me, it would definitely be Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. Um, he definitely showed me that, you know, it's like, okay, you could sing and scream. Then it would be Corey Taylor from Slipknot as I started getting into heavier music. But I didn't really want to actually do vocals until I heard Howard Jones
Okay.
Kill Switch Engage. Once I saw him, I was just like, this is it. You know, still didn't take it on for many, many, many more years, but like if it wasn't for those three, those are my three major influences when it comes to vocals anyway.
I guess for me, starting to do vocals, I would have to say probably A Day to Remember, Suicide Silence, definitely Whitechapel. Shoot, I think what the big turning point for me was I went to Warped Tour in 2016. I saw Silent Planet live, and the whole thing, the stage presence, the way the crowd was reacting, and it was just like, man, I gotta go up on stage. This is great. Like, sure, I gotta do this. But yeah, I got a lot of vocal influences. I shoot so many good screaming vocalists out there. It's just take bits and pieces from everybody, really.
All right. So the fans to get to know you a little bit better. If you could pick one song to describe you to send somebody with no caption, no nothing, what song would that be?
Jeez, to describe me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think. Oh,
Yeah, that'd be I don't know. Maybe, and this is a big maybe. August Burns Red Composure. you know, and that's if I'm remembering the lyrics right.
Oh,
I'd say maybe, but I have such a wide plethora of music that I listen to. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That's my final answer as of now, anyway. Unless I can think of something else. Oof.
yeah. All I'm thinking of is deathcore stuff, and I definitely don't want to have deathcore songs describing me for sure.
Oh man.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, and a lot of the hip hop stuff I listen to, I'm like, I don't want that to describe me either.
yeah.
Oh,
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's. Oh man.
Shoot. Yeah. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's tough.
Yeah,
I
these are
would.
deep questions, man. Jeez. Pulling out
Yeah,
I
the
got
big
more.
ones.
So
All right. Well, I guess
I got more.
bring it out,
Yeah.
dude. We'll do our
you
best to
know,
answer.
you got me actually. There's one song. I'm actually looking it up right now because I can't remember the name of it. What you call it? Where is it? Maybe Lost by NF and Hobson. I think
Okay.
that one might do me justice, maybe. But again, man, I'm so over the place when it comes to that stuff. Oh man. Sure, I'm gonna have people on here thinking I'm incompetent.
They probably think I am, so it's all right.
Oh man.
All right, this is a fun one.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, yeah, I got nothing for that right now. I'll try to think about it though.
If you had to play your entire set on a ukulele, or play only covers, what would you choose?
Do they make 7-string ukuleles, man?
I'm pretty sure we could get one.
Yeah, imagine that Jared Dines super guitar as a ukulele. Be like, got like what, like 22 strings or something
Yeah, it
ridiculous.
was like 19 strings or something like that. Oh god. Oof.
I'd have to say covers. I don't play an
Covers.
instrument.
Yeah, I'd have to go with the covers.
Shoot, hell yeah.
Ukulele, man. Yeah, I could barely play guitar. You want me to do our music on a ukulele? Nah.
I mean, it would be fun though.
It would
Shoot,
be.
I'd be enjoying it.
Yeah, he'd just be
I'm
laughing.
also not the one doing it.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm
Brandon
gonna
to play
cover.
flight on a ukulele.
Oh god. That'd be
So out of all your songs,
Mhm.
what is your favorite lyrics?
Oh man. Dude, that's a lot of lyrics. Some of them I don't even remember anymore. I guess let go of the past. Shoot, I can't even remember. Christian, what's the lyrics to?
That you think controls
Controls
you.
you,
You're
yeah.
stronger because of what you've been through. Never
Yeah,
assume.
I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Definitely go with that, just because that's the one I know that sticks out to me the most. And it was a pretty deep song for its time. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Let me stop before I embarrass myself. Oh man.
So what was the best advice you ever given?
the best advice I've ever given.
No, that you were given.
Oh, that I was given.
Yes.
You know, it was the two biggest pieces of advice that was ever given was, one was trust God with all your heart and he will never fail you. And two, stop lying. It's like nothing good comes from lying. Yeah. And that has done me well for all these years.
Man, of course, on the spot, I can't think of advice that given me. Definitely gotten a lot of really good advice.
While he's thinking, I'm gonna pop out the Gatorade.
All right, there you go.
Everybody stay hydrated out there.
Shoot, yeah. Man, yeah, no, I'm drawing a blank. The only one I can think of right now is "Don't Eat the Yellow Snow."
Okay.
That's gone pretty far. You definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, man. Shoot, I guess another good piece of advice is if you're good at something, never do it for free. But
I love that.
I do all my features for free. So, I mean, that's kind of like something I don't really follow. I do think it's a really good piece of advice, but
no, it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying that like at certain points you just do things for free for people or don't, like it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so going back to you said features. Who would you like to feature with?
A ton. Definitely Brooke Reeves from Impending Doom. I would love to, once he is well again, Rio, formerly of Crystal Lake. I would love for him to feature on one of our songs. What's his name? Spencer from Ice Nine Kills. I think he's a fantastic vocalist. And probably Tatiana.
I hope he's watching.
At least that's what I can think of off the top of my head.
Shoot. I guess it doesn't matter if it's metal, right? So I was thinking, I always thought it'd be pretty crazy if we had Hayley Williams from Paramore on a Diamonds to Dust song. I'm sure she's like absurdly expensive, but yeah, shoot, Hayley Williams. I would love to have Phil Bozeman. If he was still alive, I would love to have Mitch Lucker on a song. Shoot, Shane Raymond from Close Your Eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
That would definitely be interesting. Hayley Williams. It'd
be nuts, right? I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, hey man, that'd be pretty darn nuts.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, where would you have her come in?
Right, that's the question.
Yeah, like we
high or low. Well, as a coin flip, high or low. Like, are you gonna have her?
We'd find a way to put her in there. We did it on our song "What's Left of Nowhere." We have a female clean vocalist on there, Vicky from The Agonist.
Yeah, I think like Vicky's got a really like it's like a heavier style, whereas
she does.
Like Hayley Williams, that'd be definitely different.
Yeah, she's more like a pop vocalist.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. It'd definitely have to be a unique song, that's for sure.
I would definitely make it work.
Yeah. bet we don't have $100,000 to do that though.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not.
I mean, $2 in a dream, maybe. I mean,
Hey.
since a lot of us at 200, I mean, it's $2 to play now instead of one back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you never know. We might get lucky one of these days. So I'm not going to count it out. I'm going to put her name on the list.
There you go. Sounds
All
good.
right. Speaking of lists, I'm going to give you a Last Supper scenario here.
Oh, man.
Who's your 12? They could be dead or alive or a cartoon, doesn't matter. You have to have one female present. And what are you serving? If it makes it easier on you, you do 6, you do 6.
All right. So it could be anybody, dead or alive, cartoon character, whatever. Okay. So,
I'd probably have Naruto there.
yeah, I was about. I'm gonna have
I'd have my
Vegeta,
mom. I'd have
my wife.
yeah, my wife.
You can't
Shoot,
see it now, but she's giving me the evil stare. Like, you put me second? Yes. Yes. To
I guess if it's 6 and 6, I'd probably have Barry there. Since we're splitting it up.
it was like, I guess I'll just have the band there.
Yeah.
That puts up my slots. You know, what am I serving though?
Yeah.
Spaghetti and meatballs, without a doubt.
I'm serving spoon bread. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Yeah, what the hell is spoon bread?
What?
It is a variation of cornbread. It's very, very good. You know, it's basically mixed with all different types of ingredients: sauteed onions and peppers, sour cream, obviously the cornbread mix and everything, and it comes out to make like this soft cake. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, if you ever get the chance, like, it's pretty good, you know.
Yeah, that sounds interesting for sure.
You know. Don't you judge me.
I'm not judging no one.
No, my wife came out of nowhere. She's just judging me. I'm just like,
Oh, okay. Oh, hi, wife.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just like, why not? Let it be an interesting one.
Spoon bread, yeah.
I know we went over this off camera, but did you know? I know you said yes, but nobody. With your band's name, you know there was a book, you know there was a movie. How did you get the name?
I'm pretty sure we had the name before at least the movie came out, because we started back in 2012, I think. And to be honest, our original name was No Regrets, but everybody and their mother has the name No Regrets as a band name. So
spelled correctly or not spelled correctly?
Either or. Yeah. So I just literally I was just trying to think of a name that was original, and Diamonds to Dust came to mind when I was reading over the lyrics of our very first song, Ashes to Ashes. And that was that, you know, it didn't really have a meaning or anything. It was just like, and the band members at the time, they couldn't come up with a name. So I was like, we're Diamonds to Dust. And they're like, well, I don't like that name. I'm like, too bad. We're Diamonds to Dust. And we have been that for the last, oh God, almost going on 10 years. Been this, oh, it is 10 years, 2012.
It is
wow.
10 years, yeah.
Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you very much.
Get some 10-year merch going.
Yep. No, we don't want people to remember 2012 us. 2012 us was terrible.
I don't know. People go back and find our old stuff. They like it.
Oh man, I mean, if you heard like first first Raw edition us like booed off stage, Diamonds to Dust, you'd be like, why would you ever write this? This is terrible.
Yikes.
I'll let you listen to some of it later.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
Like, if you guys weren't playing music, what would you be doing with your life?
Skateboarding, raising my
Playing
kids,
video games, watching anime.
playing lots of video games, and watching anime.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Outside of that, I'd probably, if I wasn't really doing music, I'd probably trying to do my second passion, which is I wanted to become a comic book writer at some point. Yeah.
Okay.
Not the greatest storyteller, so and at least when it comes down to comic books, but that's something I've always been passionate about as well. As
But that's where ghostwriting comes in.
which is true.
Like, if you know how to draw, and I mean,
See,
you don't always need.
which that is true. I would just need to find people that could bring my vision to life, and not do what Marvel is doing now and butchering everything.
That's what you call interns. Yeah, they have schools to make, what do you call it, animation. They need the credit. All you have to do at the end of the year is sign off that they worked for you and call it a day.
Which I wouldn't mind.
Unpaid internship. Or maybe a 6-pack a week. Like, I mean,
no, that is solid advice. Shoot, my wife was telling me to do that when the band first was having trouble getting off the ground. She was just like, "Why don't you just hire some unpaid interns?" I'm like, "To run away with my music?" I'm like, "I don't think so."
no, street team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we kind of, I guess we kind of do that a little bit.
Yeah.
No, because, I mean, it's not how it used to be, like putting flyers places. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're not good with social media, have somebody do it for you.
Which I do agree with that one. That's one thing that we suggest to a lot of people. We're just like, listen, if you're not good at doing something, find someone who can do it well, especially when it comes to recording music. A lot of bands like to do it themselves nowadays. And I'm like, if it doesn't come out good, please go to someone who can mix and master your music well.
I mean, to that point, yes, but it's not just that. It's more of the satisfaction of doing it yourself. It's not always about the money. It's about, what do you call it? This is mine.
Which that I do understand that. I guess I'm talking more in like if you're trying to go forward in a business capacity, then definitely.
No, I get that as well. You're not gonna. I mean, all right. I mean, MTV is not MTV anymore. VH1's not VH anymore. But yeah, if you came out of pocket and did, what do you call it, a music video that was so par, they're gonna laugh at it. They're not gonna put it on for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then you get it mastered and, what do you call, cleaned up and
Yeah.
all that. But for today's day and age, yeah, do it yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have the money, go do it. If you don't, I don't care if it's a shoestring budget. You get more out of things because you did it yourself.
Sure.
Like, I could go to somebody to do my intro, to do my this, that, next thing, but I did it myself, and I think it came out pretty well.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. I get
100%.
that. I agree and disagree.
Yeah, I know it's a coin flip.
Yeah, it's like it depends on what you're trying to do. All right, so I guess in that aspect, like, yeah, if it's more so for you and you want to show off your talents and everything, yeah, definitely go for it and do it yourself. But if you don't have that ability, like you were saying earlier, then definitely take it to someone who can do it for you. Make your vision come to life.
The literally best advice I heard firsthand. I was with Stillwell, and they were explaining that it is the music business. You have to learn every piece of it, even to put the ink on the shirts. Most people just send things off to other people. You really need to learn how to do everything yourself. I'm not saying if you're not good at editing or whatever that case may be, and you need it done, and you get frustrated with it, and you just can't do it yourself, I get that point. But at least learn as much as you possibly can on every area.
Yeah, definitely learn as much as you can. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, so we're at the halfway mark. I'm going to let you flip it on me now.
All right, man. What's your favorite band?
I'm a huge Korn fan.
Korn? Korn's sick.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Really? Wow, man.
I've been following them since they started.
Wow. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I wouldn't have pegged you as a nu metal guy.
Really?
Yeah. I'd say more Pantera. You look more like a Pantera type guy.
Not too much, actually. I like a few songs, but I never got into them. I never got into them like that.
Okay. Awesome. I love nu metal. Grew up on nu metal. So, Korn, one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, Korn's sick.
Yeah. Let me see. What questions do I have now? See, I didn't expect to ask any questions.
Okay.
I guess what made you decide to want to start doing like interviews and stuff with bands?
It actually started a conversation at a karaoke bar.
Well, cool things happen in interesting places for sure.
Yeah, some of the best ideas come out as stuff like that, just random gatherings.
Yeah. I was supposed to do it with a friend a while back, and he had, just scheduling issues. It wasn't happening.
Yeah.
Tried it with somebody else that didn't really pan out so well. And here I am 4 years later, 300 episodes.
That's what's up.
Yeah, 300 episodes, dude. Yeah, congrats. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Have you ever been on tour?
On tour? No.
Yeah. Shoot.
I would love to, just never been.
I hear you there. Well, speaking of on tour, do you play any instruments? Do you sing? What do you do?
I do play acoustic once in a while, but I'm more photography and everything else.
Oh, okay. That's cool. You do like show photography, you do like just promotional pictures, you do take pictures of cars, you take pictures of everything?
I have a lot from concerts, but I'm saying I did do pregnancy photos a couple weeks ago, like the before she had the baby, those photos, but still learning.
Yeah, well, that's definitely
mainly concerts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you get paid for your concert pictures, or
no? I haven't. No, not yet, at least.
Yeah, that's a competitive business.
Yes, it is.
It's incredibly competitive. It's crazy.
That was going to be my next question. Have you got asked to take pictures for any like big name artists or sold your pictures to tabloids?
No, not yet. I haven't really been asked to do it for any bands yet, but hopefully eventually.
Okay. Hey, like Christian said, that is definitely a very competitive market.
I just want to be well rounded in whatever the bands need.
Mhm.
Sure.
Like, so if I'm there, camera guy's not there, you need me to do something, I will.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
I'm about. I go about to like 36 concerts a year, maybe more. Depends on the
Mhm.
year, but
Mhm.
I'm always available. I mean, not always available, but
Mhm. You try to be as
I
available.
try to. If
Well,
I
where are
can't
you
be there,
located? We'd probably use you, and I'd definitely pay you.
Mhm.
I'm in New Jersey at the moment.
New Jersey. Okay. All right. Cool.
We
Cool.
play out there
That's
too.
pretty. Yeah, we play out there quite a bit actually.
Where have you played?
We played recently Boulevard Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
We were supposed to play over at Artie's a couple times, but those fell through.
There. What's that other place? I can't remember it. What's the
The
name of
bigger
it?
one, I want to play at is it Irving Plaza? Is that what it's called? No.
No.
Ding,
There,
we
there,
have Dingbats, we have Starland Ballroom, we
We played
have
there. We played Starland.
um, we have the Saints, we have
it's not there.
Stone Pony,
No, we haven't played there.
House
like
of
So
Independence.
it's an interesting venue. The one I'm thinking of, like it's got a loft up top. You go downstairs, and that's where the main stage is with the a pretty decent sized room. I can't remember the name of it though.
QXTs.
No, not that one. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah, I can see it in my head.
I can tell you the bands who I saw there, but I can't.
It's like I can't remember the name of the venue.
to save my life.
Who'd you see there? That I could probably tell you.
It was Silent Planet, Invent Animate, Currents. What was the name of the local band?
You said Currents. I'm just trying to think where.
Currents. I keep thinking Irving Plaza, but I really don't think it's Irving Plaza. What is the name of it? It's a couple hours into Jersey too, from us anyway. I think it was like Woody and I did like a 3-hour drive down there.
Trying to think.
I know it wasn't Meat Locker.
No, we played there once too.
Really?
That was years ago before they closed.
No, they're still opened.
Are they? Oh, they
They
must.
should still be opened.
I'd heard they closed because of COVID.
I think Champs closed. I'm not sure.
No, I don't know.
No.
I know a whole bunch of venues that ended up closing.
Yeah, I don't think. Did we play at Champs?
I don't.
No,
I don't think I did. Yeah, no. We
'Cause
did
there's
play with Meat Locker. We played with it was Levitated, Empty Vessel,
Yeah.
Burn Skies.
Oh, I know him. I know
Empty
Empty Vessel.
Empty Vessel. Yeah. Those guys are an amazing band for sure.
I don't know. We've played so many places, and what you call it, trying to keep track. You know, I've actually started trying to keep an itinerary of all the venues that we play, but or that I message. There's just so many of them. You know.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like you said, so many close, then new ones open. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this venue is no.
I'm surprised the Chance didn't close. I really am. Barely anybody comes through anymore.
No, they're looking for a promoter to start bringing big acts through again. I'm just not that guy. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
To back what I'm saying before, I will help any band out for any reason. I do not book at all. I am not going to book. I can help you get you to the right person to book, but this guy is not going to.
Yeah, no.
I don't want that headache.
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
that is one thing. That's one thing I will not get involved with, not unless I know it's going to be a done deal.
I can't say I blame you.
Yeah, the shows that I've booked always, they've always went very, very well, but I've always had one issue. We had one band at the Loft. Christian, you might remember, like they had technical difficulties and then they went over their set time, so we had to cut them short. And the vocalist got so pissed, he was like,
he had a meltdown.
Yeah, he was
he had a meltdown.
we were like, yeah, we can't book these guys ever again.
Nah.
You know,
Jade
and it was
too.
the rest of the
Actually,
band.
I really like their music.
Yeah. You know, they were like that old hardcore style, and the rest of the band was cool. The rest of the band was cool. It was just the vocalist. You know, he went on a tirade. I'm like, bro, we have a schedule to keep. And, you know, I'm sorry that you guys had technical difficulties, but we got a half hour. You only get 15, 20 minutes now, and that's that. And they were just, you know, but things happen.
If you could change two things in the industry, what would it be?
One, I think, I don't know how or in which way per se, but maybe loosen up the restrictions via social media, because I feel like if you've cultivated a fan base, you know, having to pay just to have your fan base see a post that you made is a little ridiculous in my opinion. You know, like early Facebook, if you had 10,000 followers,
Yeah.
you posted something, all 10,000 of your fans seen something. Now, unless our engagement is up, and even then, we have what, 8,000 followers across Facebook, and only 2, maybe 3,000 on a really good post will see it. That's ridiculous. You know, so that's one thing. And two, try to make it easier for probably booking bands. You know, try to give newer up and coming bands more of a shot, as long as they're willing to work for that shot. If they're not willing to work for it, then, you know, screw you guys. But those are the things I would change, instead of just letting, oh, okay, well, we know this band is going to draw, so forget everybody else. You know, the scene will die if there's no new flesh blood coming in every so often. So that would be my thing anyway.
Well, like, what's your feelings on pay to play or to get onto a festival?
It really, I mean, if you're doing it for your own satisfaction, I guess that kind of depends. Like let's say, you know, your favorite band's opening up and they're like, sell tickets or you got to pay us. And, you know, obviously, like,
Yeah.
you know, say like we did this once. We wanted to play with Whitechapel was coming through. I was like, I wanted to play with them really badly, and I was like, you know what, I don't even care if we don't sell the tickets. I just want to open for Whitechapel, and, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that was okay, but in like reality, in the business aspect of it, it's a terrible. It's definitely not the move, in my opinion.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings about it, you know, and I personally don't think, especially after the show that we just had in Brooklyn and we had nobody sell tickets and we packed the place, you know, I'm leaning more towards, you know, we should kind of do away with it. But I do understand the reason it exists, because you have a lot of bands that are not grinding hard that show up to a show and they're just like, hey, yeah, we brought nobody, plays their set, leaves, and then expects to get paid. And I'm just like, well, you know, so if there's nothing on the line, then nobody's going to grind. So I understand having a little bit of skin in the game, you know, forces bands to work a little harder. But personally, I'm not a big fan of it. But I feel like it's also one of those things where you got to do it until you can put on your own headlining show and sell it out. You know, we have people buying tickets online from us now. So do we still have to sell tickets? Yeah. Do we want to? No. But now we're to a point where people are now, hey, can you guys sell 20 tickets? All right, well, we can sell 10 online like that. So we're not really too worried about it if we have to come out of pocket, because we know we'll have some people show up, you know. But personally, I'd say get rid of pay to play, but don't book bands anymore that don't grind or bring anybody if they're not going to sell tickets.
Yeah, but that's a catch-22 as well, because you don't know. Like you don't. You could have thousands of people following you, but are they going to show up to your gig?
Well, that goes back to the whole.
People are still scared to go out.
Sure, yeah.
Which is true, you know. But like I said, I think it depends on who you are as a band and how dedicated and loyal your fan base is. You know, you as a band, if the promoter is saying you have to bring out 10 people and you know for sure that you can't do it, because most artists know for the most part what they can and can't do. You know, if they can't do it, don't agree to it. Because I know me as a promoter, I look at that stuff. I ask you, hey, are you sure you can bring out 10 people? You're yeah, we'll bring out 10 people. And oh, sorry guys, we couldn't bring anybody. I'm not going to book you next time because you lied to me. You guaranteed me in this contract, this verbal contract that we made, that you can do that. I don't agree with, you know, we didn't know that people. No, you know what you can do. Just be honest with the promoter and yourselves. We've done that. We've canceled shows where we're like, listen, dude, we thought we could sell 50 tickets. We can't. We can't. And they were happy with us and still booked us because we were honest and said, we can't do 50. We can do maybe 15. You know, I think it's just all about being honest and transparent with yourselves and the other person you're doing business with.
I know they used to do it back in the day. I don't know if they still do it. Promoters did fill-ins. You know what I'm saying? Like brought people in from the street or whatever to the concert just to fill the concert in. I can't think of the technical term, but they used to bring, I think it was called fill-ins.
So just randoms?
Randoms, yeah.
Yeah, I've never.
That used to be a huge thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes we have people come from like the bar, depending on the venue, but I've never seen an outsider come into a show just to go to a show.
I've seen maybe in all my time, at least as in Diamonds to Dust, maybe one or two people go outside and just say, hey, we're about to play, you know, just to people walking by. If you're not doing anything, come up and, you know, do that. I don't know if it's worked or not, but what you call it, or unless they paid for the tickets already and just were giving them out and people started coming in. But I don't think I've really seen that.
As of today, what is the hardest song that you've released? Like emotionally?
Emotionally.
Maybe Silence is also Suicide or Survivor's Torment. Either of those two, probably. Yeah, for sure.
That or Life Worth Living. I know
people resonate with that song quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people message us about that song, you know, just saying how that song really spoke to them.
Yeah, there's a letter to someone in need that people like that song too. Yeah.
I'd say one out of those four definitely, because it's, you know, about overcoming grief and suicide and things of that nature. So you know, resonates with a lot of people in mental health.
So, as an outsider looking in,
Mhm.
how do you feel when somebody comes up to you and say you changed their life or you saved me or through your music? How does that make you feel?
I usually have no words. I get I feel overjoyed, but I generally just don't know how to react and express those emotions. So I don't know. It's definitely a really great feeling. It's just trying to show your appreciation to that person for,
Mhm.
you know, because I'm happy to see you're feeling that way about my music, but it's just kind of hard to put that into words that sound actually meaningful other than, thank you, I appreciate it, which can come off kind of short, but it does. It means a lot. It really does.
Agreed. You know, I don't really know what to really say. I know there's like a lot of controversy like that surrounds kind of that topic from my understanding. I could be wrong on that. But personally, I'm I'm happy if the song that you were listening to of ours resonated with you so much that it helped you, you know, overall, you know, find God or, you know, just in some way, shape, or form became a better person. I'm all for it. You know, I'm happy, I'm glad, and you know, I appreciate it, and you know, that's why I will try my best, as long as we're not setting up or breaking down, to talk to every and anybody who approaches me to talk to me about it. You know, I may not always have the words to say, but I will sit there, and even if it's just you talking and me listening, I will sit there and I will sit there because I truly do appreciate it. Because without them, you know, our music wouldn't be going as far as it's going.
Real quick, I'm gonna go grab my phone charger.
Sounds good. Okay, with that being said,
Mm-hmm.
what is the best part about being a musician and the worst?
Um, the worst is trying to get people to understand that you are um, just like everybody else, you know. And when I say that, it's without trying to sound like a douchebag, you know, like you know, we have we have finances, we have struggles, you know, we get coarse with people and stuff like that. So you know, for example, we're a Christian band, and people will, you know, if we say, like, if we had a bad day and we swear, people are like ready to like crucify us. And then when I say crucify, I mean literally like burn us at the stake just for something, you know, trivial. And we're like, my God, like this is awful, you know. But then like one of the best experiences is, you know, getting on stage and having everybody sing the lyrics, and you know, people coming up to you, and you know, we sold out of CDs in 5 hours. You know, that is awesome. You know, so the good definitely overshadows any of the negative, but you know, some of the negatives can get pretty bad sometimes.
Yeah, I'd say some of the negative you definitely remember a little more than the positive interactions sometimes, just because it hits a certain spot.
Oh, that's with everybody.
Yeah,
Like you could tell somebody they look amazing 2 minutes, and then later somebody calls you a jerk off. You know, like
yeah.
you're gonna,
Which one's
like you're
the-
gonna,
Yeah.
yeah,
you're going to focus more on the negative than the positive.
Mhm.
Absolutely, yeah.
That goes with anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
definitely. You know, but overall, you know, I do try to focus more on the positive than the negative. In all honesty, the negative I believe is few and far between, but it's just when the negative does happen, because it's so few and far between, it just lingers a lot more.
Oh, it's going to. I mean, we're only human. It's going to.
Mm-hmm.
If you could pick one of your songs to be in a movie, what movie would it be?
It wouldn't necessarily be a movie. Well, I guess it could be a movie. I don't know. I would want it to be an Avengers Secret Wars.
Okay.
Just or Daredevil, something like that.
Daredevil would be pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just either the new Daredevil TV show. If I heard our song like in the background or as the intro, I would fangirl so hard. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Movie. I guess movie. I don't know, maybe something like a thriller, like a horror movie. I remember Predator had suicide silence when the guy opened the door. I think they were having a house party or something. This was the newer movie, and they were playing, I think it was You Only Live Once. Maybe it was Smoke. I can't remember the song or the situation totally offhand, but I remember it was in a movie like that. It seemed pretty fitting. So I'd have to say maybe like Alien, Predator, maybe like a Friday the 13th movie type thing. That'd be pretty nuts.
Yeah.
All right. Since you guys mentioned anime, except for Dragon Ball Z, what is your go-to?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Probably Naruto. Although right now I'm watching Bleach and I'm loving it.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep, 100%. Yu Yu Hakusho. That is as much as I love Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho is my number one.
Yeah, I still haven't watched that all the way through. I'd like to.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes I feel like older animation can kind of turn me off a little bit.
Yeah,
so that's something that I struggle with. But
I mean,
I have to suck it up and sit down. Get through it.
It's one of them that have to grow on you. Like
I've seen episodes. I do like it. I like the characters. I think it's interesting. It's just like sometimes the animation's just a make or break for me. Like Inuyasha, I can't watch Inuyasha.
Really?
Yeah, I can't watch it. Old Dragon Ball. I remember I was almost like, dude, I'm gonna watch Dragon Ball Z Kai. I don't care what they did to it. I cannot watch old Dragon Ball, like really like the beginning. Like it drives me crazy.
Oh wow.
Okay, so what's your feelings about Death Note?
Love it.
I love Death Note.
Love it.
The movie was I don't know.
It was okay. They did the same thing with Bleach. They made a live action Bleach. I saw the movie. It was for Death Note. It was okay. As far as Bleach goes, it just looked really cheesy, and I couldn't watch it. But I didn't think it was horrible. They've definitely had way worse anime adaptations of movies, like Dragon Ball Evolution. I know I keep bringing up Dragon Ball Z, but like Dragon Ball Evolution was awful.
Yeah.
So so you're into anime. Are you into Final Fantasy at all?
Love it.
Yep.
Love it. Oh my god. I cannot wait for Crisis Core remake next month. I am so ready. Final Fantasy 7 is like probably my favorite title with 10, and then shoot, you got 12. All of them. I love them all.
Final Fantasy, that is my go-to game. Oh man, funny enough, I am not the biggest fan of Final Fantasy 7. I am a huge Final Fantasy 8 nerd, though.
Really?
Final Fantasy 8 is
Final
Awesome.
Fantasy VII, the movie was great.
Oh, Advent
Oh, I
Children,
love the movie.
fantastic.
The movie was
I
brilliant. Yeah,
to be honest, I've never played the game, but the movie was good.
yeah.
Oh, the game is great, especially the remake. I mean, some people are like really hung up on, you know, the old school way, but I mean,
Mhm.
if you're into video games and you're kind of into Kingdom Hearts, it's kind of like they took Final Fantasy VII, kind of slapped it with Kingdom Hearts and made it more of like an action RPG instead of a straight like turn-based action game, and it's great. They did a great job.
I'm a Crash Bandicoot fighting nerd. Like I only
I
play
love
Mortal
fighting
Kombat,
games.
Street Fighter,
Yeah, I like Bloody
Tekken.
Roar. Oh
Street
shoot,
Fighter?
Tekken.
That is my
But-
game.
Like how my games are. If I whenever I do play, it's like Mario equivalents to what do you call it? Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter,
Hmm.
Tekken. Like, yeah, that's me. I don't like one person shooters. I don't like any of that.
I'm a huge video game nerd. I love old fighters, but I play pretty much as long as it's good. I'll play pretty much anything.
So if that's the case, next time you're in New Jersey, they have one in Somerset and they have one in Red Bank.
Mm-hmm.
It is called Yestercades.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
$25 to get in, all day pass. After 9, you can drink. Only like beer or wine coolers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They have every video game from your childhood.
That sounds
Plus,
amazing. I would love that.
plus about 6 to 7 TVs with every console
That's amazing.
That
and
sounds
almost every game. The one in Somerset, New Jersey, has a skee ball machine. The other one only has a pool table. But if you give me Area 51, I'm in front of that all day.
awesome.
I hear you.
Hey, like I said, I'm not as much of a game nerd as I used to be because I kind of had to kick out one, hobby.
Yeah.
A habit, but hobby, same difference, But yeah, I love it all. The only video games I really play now is when I play Mario Kart or Mario Party on my Switch. Kick my butt. My wife tries to kick my butt, but she loses every time. Yeah.
She's gonna be practicing and kick your butt one day.
Yeah, she'll try. Woman. Oh man.
So what do you guys have in the works for next year?
Lots.
Yeah, a
At least
lot.
plan. We'll see what happens as far as following through, but a lot
Yeah,
for sure.
We actually started putting together today our schedule. We just have to write it out, but
Yeah.
thinking about releasing at least, I don't know, 3 to 5 new singles or
EPs.
EPs, or release 3 songs and then add 2 songs on to make it an EP and stuff like that, along with a bunch of covers and maybe some reimagined singles of our old material. From each of our older albums, since they were more on the like rock and post-hardcore style, maybe make them more into like a metalcore, deathcore song. So reimagine them as that, re-release them. Play a bunch of those. Try to spread out, a little more. I would love to do a show in more like going towards Ohio and Virginia and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely want to branch out. I would love to do a, even if it's only small, a short tour of places we've never really been.
Mhm.
So a short tour.
Yeah.
Depending on everyone's work schedule, or even do maybe in the beginning, middle, or end of the year, do one big weekender, hit 2 states that's out there, and then the rest of the months in our general area, but branch out in our area, 3-4 hours, go to New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Or
Definitely want to branch out quite a bit. Yeah.
yeah, since I think now we have the fan base and the what you call it, we're all to do so. We have the equipment. We don't have a lot of equipment to bring with us anymore. So, the biggest equipment we have is the drum kit. That's about it. Everything else is DI.
So before I let you guys go, I know we went over it a little bit, but do you have any messages for your fans and where you could be followed and any other messages you want to shout out?
Sure. I definitely say we love you guys. You guys definitely brought us to where we are today. Much love to all the fans. If you're not a fan and you'd like to check out our music, we are on YouTube. Diamonds to Dust is, I believe, is it Diamonds to Dust official? Is it just Diamonds to Dust?
Might just be Diamonds to Dust. Actually, if you type in Diamonds to Dust, I'm pretty sure we just pop up now.
Yeah, we'll definitely just pop up.
Yeah.
Our Instagram handle, I believe, is diamonds_2_dust. And our TikTok is Diamonds to Dust official.
Yeah.
And then we would be at Diamonds to Dust 1 for Facebook, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think that
Lewis.
And then Twitter is just Diamonds to Dust, or Diamond to Dust, because Diamonds is taken.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's about us. I'd let everybody know if you ever struggling and you just want to hit us up to talk, feel free to do so. We'll
100%.
get back to you as soon as we possibly can, and we love talking to you guys, and, God bless, hope to see you guys at one of our shows.
Yeah, for sure.
So once again, this is going to be on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and maybe TikTok later tonight.
Okay.
I want to thank you guys so much for coming and joining the 300 episode.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us. Really means a lot.
Thank you. Oh, I got
You
one
guys
more.
have a great night.
Hey, you too. Pleasure talking to you.
All right. Thanks.
You too.